these incredible videos that I took today at this action, which if you are on Facebook, you'll be able to see them. Miraculously, I was able to take the videos and immediately post them to Facebook, which is a challenge for me. But anyways, there was this incredible action today, which was planned in the last 24 hours, basically, in response to the raids that Teresa just reported on. And it was mainly organized by many young people people who come from immigrant families, but it was just, so anyways, they planned this action so that there was supposed to be this press conference, right? And so there was a ton of media there. There was probably about 250 people. Oh, it was in front of ICE at noon at Varick and Houston. And so they had planned this action that there was going to be, you know, they had a big long press conference, many speakers, and that people were going to then march around the block, right? But it was planned that was to fool the police, basically. So the police followed us all as we were marching around the block, and then the people who were going to do this action came and shut down 7th Avenue and Houston. And what was so incredible about this action, and I've been on a lot of actions, was that the police were totally, totally unprepared. So they took over 7th Avenue. I wish I could show you the pictures, so they're really incredible. They had their arms locked, I think, with PVC pipe. And then it was with black tape on it with slogans on it. And but what happened is they held 7th Avenue and Houston both north and south and east and west, meaning like entirely shut down for about 50 minutes. There were 7 people, including Claudia, who people know, Daisy, who these are people in the PPA, and Rebecca from the Laundry Workers Center, and also she works with the PPA. So it was like unbelievable, because the cops, they really didn't know what to do. They were, you know, and usually we go to these things and there's a million vans and they're all ready with the handcuffs, but they could do nothing. So not only the people who were blocking the street, but everybody went into the street. And the cops first tried to like shut off this area, open this area over here, but Ann and some other people took these banners and they just got this corner and that corner, and they had this giant banner that said, "Fuck ICE." And what was interesting about what happened, too, is that, of course, there were many people there at first, but, you know, we marched around the block, and some organizations and people left, because, you know, it was a noontime rally. And so they didn't know that when we were going to get back to 7th Avenue, this action was going to take place. So right now I think there are 9 people arrested. We went down, Ann and I went down to do jail solidarity, and we were told by the lawyers that they're keeping them overnight and they're going to be getting out at 100 Center Street tomorrow morning. But yes, they were arrested. But anyway, it was really incredible. And so if you can see the videos that are on Facebook, they're really, really good. I do want to say one thing also about the Tamir Rice action. I wasn't at it because I was coming back from California, but not only did they do Washington Square Park, but they took Brooklyn Bridge. They went into Target in Brooklyn. I mean, they really shut, as they like to say, they shut shit down. So that was, unfortunately, after that, there was a Sandra Bland vigil, which actually was a vigil and not particularly militant, which was a little frustrating. They didn't want people to chant. A few hundred people went to that. And that was a little unfortunate. But today was really, I mean, it goes to show you that this is what happened in Cleveland when they did the thing, and they sort of did this thing like they were going to the mall, but really they were shutting down the airport. Minnesota, right. And so I think these are the things we have to learn from, that, you know, you got to do these decoys. But anyways, it was phenomenal.